The 2024 Olympic torch has been lit ahead of the Summer Games in Paris. The historic torch was ignited in Olympia, Greece, the site of the first modern Olympics in 1896. It will now be carried for more than 3,000 miles through Greece, and then it'll end up in Athens before it makes its way to Paris. The Olympic torch relay is a tradition dating back to the 1936 Berlin Games. The torches are built to resist wind and rain and are designed to represent the Games' host country. We want to hand the torch now to CBS News producer Elizabeth Campbell. Elizabeth, you've been talking to dozens of athletes as they prepare for the Games, which for some of them are the culmination of entire life's work. What are they looking forward to most?
Well, thanks for that passover, John. Thankfully, there's no running involved for either of us. The athletes here tell me they are so excited to have their family and friends back in the stands, to have that energy from the fans cheering them on that was missing in the last Games in Tokyo. Obviously, COVID was going on then, so there was almost no one there to cheer them on other than their other athletes. And they say that they miss that. They miss that support, that motivation. So many of the ones we talked to say they're ecstatic to be able to share, as you said, this life's work with the ones who helped get them there.
Elizabeth, would you tell me what this deal is with the Nike track and field uniforms? There's some concern over that. What's the deal there?
So there was a bit of a kerfuffle after Nike released their photo of their track and field uniform. But good news, John, that was just one option in that photo. I talked to a Nike representative, and they told me that there is a range of options. So whatever an athlete wants to wear, Nike finds an option for them that works. We also talked to a couple of those track and field athletes today, and they told us it looked bad on the mannequin. They admit that. But it fits a lot differently on an actual human body, and they said it was comfortable. They plan to wear that version that everyone's been talking about. So it's kind of a bit of a misinterpretation of that photo that made its way around the world faster than the truth could.
Never trust what it looks like on the mannequin. This is Olympic wisdom. There's going to be a new sport this year. What can we expect from Olympic breakdancing?
Well, let me break it down for you. You'll have 16 of the world's best B-boy and B-girls facing off against each other one-on-one. They'll be throwing down their best moves, which judges will then base on their criteria of things like creativity, technique, style, variety of the moves that they perform. But, John, the wildest thing that I learned today, they don't know the music ahead of time. They'll be hearing it for the first time when they have to decide what moves to throw down against their competitor.
Wow. I hope it's not some sonata or concerto. That would be tricky. All right. So the last question, Elizabeth, is Paris hosted the Games before, but the city's trying to do something no one else has done before. What's that?
Well, the athletes are the main competitors of the Games, but the cities like to one-up each other as well. So France is trying to be the first host city in Paris to have an opening ceremony across the city. They're going to have the athletes on their yachts going across the Seine, looking at the performances, looking at the fans who are also lining the streets of Paris to see all of this, and have the first opening ceremony not in a stadium, not in a venue, but across and open for the people. Now, there are some security concerns about what could happen there, but French President Emmanuel Macron says he thinks the performance will continue in that open city format.
Elizabeth Campbell with the update on the Olympics. Thank you, Elizabeth.